Hello world. It's your boy ARTMAN Boxing back with another boxing conversations. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I mean, it's like we finally get closer and closer to ending this chapter, man, or the fight at least. Because the war ain't gonna be over. Just the fight. Um, I can't wait. I'm feeling good. I got a plane to catch in a little bit, but I just wanted to talk to the family. You know, to get people's thoughts on that weigh-in today, which was really, really telling. It's not as intense as people thought it was going to be, but it was good. It was well needed, man. Um, Wilder, I'm loving the brother's energy, man. I'm loving it. And Fury fans, they know, man. Fury's sounding fucking nervous as shit. He's looking nervous, and him not taking his shirt off for the weigh-in, it's very telling, dude. I was actually looking forward to that. That's kind of crazy, right? I was looking forward to seeing Tyson Fury shirt off. Pause. I wanted to see what the fuck he was looking like under there. Maybe, it was mind games, like they say. Y'all said he wasn't training, but maybe it was mind games. So I wanted to see if he was actually training. But, the motherfucker, he didn't take his shirt off, and he still looks like a fat piece of shit. And he sounded real, real, real nervous. Said, when you going to Vegas? I'm going to Vegas. I gotta leave for the airport at 5 a.m. I'm gonna touch down in Vegas at like 8 a.m. Yep. Said so scary. Yeah, the art, man. Shout out to me, man. Shout out to y'all as well. He who grews with fire says Fury sound like a guy knowing he's out of tricks on and Judgment Day is coming. Yeah, he definitely do, man. He definitely do. And all these people try to play games and all this shit. I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up, because it's like there's nothing else that you can say. That's nothing's gonna stop what's gonna happen to Tyson Fury tomorrow. And you just saying all that bullshit, y'all, that's putting yourself in the hole even further, because it's gonna be hard to come out and explain yourself. But it is what it is. A lot of these people now, they're trying to like back out and say, oh well, Wilder, he does look determined and all this shit. Like, dude, man, I don't like that type of talk, because it's not real. Like I said on the Twitter space earlier today, I said, man, just be real with yourself. If you rooted for Tyson Fury to win, just stick with that shit. Why the fuck you trying to switch it up now? I don't understand that shit. But yeah, y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. And make a small donation to the Cash App Artman Boxing, $ Artman Boxing. Um, Said Fury is a bitch, straight facts. His energy is speaking volumes. He's nervous as fucking scared. And these motherfuckers know that shit, dude. That guy's scared, man. He's scared. Look, you guys, and it's not like we're making it up. It's actually documented that he didn't want this fight. Like, Hasim Rockman Jr. was on Twitter talking crazy shit today, saying, "Oh, Wilder only won 2 rounds and da 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 da," and the glove shit ain't facts and all that shit. And I'm just like, bro, here's a fact. Here's a fact. Fury did not want this fight. He paid money in attempt to not have this fight, and he's going into a fight where he's accused of cheating. What does that say? Said Tyson Fury's overconfidence is gonna get him knocked the fuck out. I feel like it's all mind games, that he's actually not confident. He's trying to boost himself up to make himself confident. Yep. Said Wilder really gonna catch a body tomorrow. Fury tried saving the same today, and you could already tell it's cap. Yep. And you seen Tay looking at the gloves? Yeah, I did. You know what? Let's speak on that, Miss Marie. That situation with the gloves, dude. Man, they really trying it. They're trying it. Um, and my thing is, I'm a person who I listen to certain things that people say. Like in the video, the guy that was defending the gloves, he kept on mentioning that the gloves were approved, the gloves were approved, the gloves were approved, gloves are approved. And I'm thinking to myself, wasn't Margarito's glove approved? You know, let's stop playing games, dude. And these people act like we're in a situation where you can't get custom made gloves that look like that bullshit. These guys know that glove was on some bullshit. There's no way. Why do brand new gloves look already worn down? Motherfucker look like somebody who's driving a fucking monster truck over that motherfucker and say, "Here you go." All that shit, switching judges, referees, none of that shit's gonna stop what's gonna happen to Tyson Fury tomorrow. Man, man, we 24 hours out. They don't even understand, dude. No matter of fact, they do understand. That's why you got dudes like Andre Ward switching things up. Said Margaritos was approved to look good. I see him catch it. Yep. Said salute ARTMAN. What it do, homie? Yeah, we just in here cooking up, man. Um, I catch my flight in a little bit, man, but I'm just, cooking up for the family. Like, I just been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter, and I just been tired of the talk. I be like, dude, shut. I'm having the mentality of y'all need to just shut the hell up because tomorrow y'all gonna see. And y'all gonna be looking at ARTMAN like, yo, ARTMAN, what the fuck? But hey, here they go on, right now they're on Twitter laughing at us because we're talking about the cheating with the gloves and all that shit. And I'm just like, yo, man, you guys have more confidence in a guy. You have more confidence in Fury than he does himself. Let's be real. Fury don't even believe that bullshit y'all be talking on a daily. But all right, do what you want to do. Yeah, shout out to the chat, man. Said because it's soft letter. Nigga, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Um, says salute him, homie Fury already trying to cheat again. And it's like this. I had my dude on the show, right, last time. And he's a hardcore Fury fan. And I always bring this up because it's true, man. Um, you can get custom made gloves where you get basically worn down padding. And whenever you hit the fucking gloves, the padding separates because the padding is old and worn down and used. Dude, this just, these guys, they act like it's damn near impossible. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Talking about it was approved. It was approved by the fuckers that we think that was down with the shit. Come on, man. God, man, like these people really don't be thinking. Like they try so hard to make it seem like we're just some dumb Negroes, but it's like, bro, we're not fucking stupid, man. We know about this cheating shit. Fury never loved them fucking Paphos. He was actually complaining about them Paphos sport gloves when he was about to fight Klitschko. Now you love him? Come on, bro. Said, yeah, tell him, Art, you can get that shit like that. You can get the gloves like that, bro. Stop playing games, man. Like they talk to us like we're just some dumbasses, bro. We not stupid, man. And I called them out today on the Twitter space. I should have recorded or uploaded that shit. But on the Twitter space, I told them, I'm like, dude, you stupid fucking UK fans, British T fans, y'all gotta stop walking around and acting like y'all motherfucking the smartest boxing fans in the world. Because if you were so smart, you wouldn't be falling for the one more week mate shit 10 weeks later. Stop trying to sit here and tell Americans that we don't know what we're talking about when it comes to cheating and shit like that, bro. You guys don't know shit. When it comes to leading this sport, we are the leaders in this fucking sport when it comes to skills, the money, etc. So stop trying to tell us that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about and act like you guys are just so witty and smart. Get the fuck out of here, dumbasses. Believing that 10-week, one more week shit 10 weeks later. And it was had a nerve to call somebody stupid, bro. Man, get the fuck out of here. Said that video pissed me off. Yeah, it pissed me off, but just let me know that, man. This victory for Wilder's gonna be so great, man. It's gonna be a big victory for our brother, man. It's gonna be really big. Like they don't even understand. Like I was just watching Godfather of Harlem. It's a very good show. Y'all should watch it. And Muhammad Ali's in a couple of those episodes. And they're just talking about how a lot of people were doubting Ali when it came to fighting Sonny Liston. They said, "Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. He's gonna lose." Da 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 da. But then when the brother went out and shocked the world, the man was bigger than life. So it's like this, man. Keep on celebrating Tyson Fury, saying he's this and that, saying Wilder ain't that. Man, when Wilder win, his victory gonna be real big. He said we supposed to act like we don't see shit, but it's the shoes on the other foot. Man, the shoes on the foot, there wouldn't be no Wilder versus Fury 3. Wilder be in fucking jail. You know, we spoken on that Great A Fury pack. So after Fury lose, him and AJ should have the biggest fight in the UK history. It will be the biggest fight in UK history. That's only if Fury lives, man. That's only if he lives. I'm not sure Fury's gonna make it out. So FA Jabba Sanchez, who wins ARTMAN? You know, that's real tough, dude, man. I seen FA Jabba looking like a diet Wilder. I don't got a horse in that race. I don't know, man. I was thinking FA, but then I was thinking Sanchez. He has been in Reynoso's gym, so maybe he was on that tee as well. So, but it's gonna be a good fight though. One thing I know for sure, them motherfuckers are not 25 and 28. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, I'm in that age group. I'm in the same age group as fucking FA Jabba and fucking Frankie Sanchez. Them motherfuckers look 40. The hell? Yeah, man. He said facts. I forgot about the fact that boy might die tomorrow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wilder's putting on that weight for a reason, man. He's putting on that weight for a reason. Every pound counts. Uh, Dude, man, he's looking strong, man. He's not looking like that lean basketball player that y'all said he once looked like. Now he's looking like a good ass, big ass, strong ass African warrior, dude. The motherfucker looks ready, dude. Look at our champion, man, and look at their champion. And you see why they fucking talking crazy? Look at their champion. Look at our champion. Our brother's ready, man. He's in shape. He's ready to put shit down, man. Say I can smell that good all the way in Cali. Yeah, this that Fury pack. Oh, I can't wait till I touch down. That's the first thing I gotta go and get, man, because I gotta enjoy my time out there, man. I'm feeling good, man. I really can't wait till I touch down. The very first thing I'm gonna do is put my money where my mouth is at, and put that on Deontay Wilder because I've been saying it, man. It's only right that I go to this fight, and it's only right that I put money on Wilder to win. So they jealous of Wilder. It is so sad. Yeah, man, they jealous of our brother. It is what it is though, because it's like with Tyson Fury, he's not somebody that you should look up to. It's like, how do you call this man your champion? Like, my champion, he's fucking mentally ready and strong. Your champion is mentally weak and broken and fragile. You're not even sure what Tyson Fury's going to show up. And that's what they're going to say. Oh, well, prime Tyson Fury would have beat Wilder. That's the stupid shit they're going to be saying. Man, I haven't seen it today, dude. They're making excuses. They're saying Wilder's on the peds now. They're trying to say Wilder is on the peds now because Wilder is looking strong. He's looking physically ready. He's looking physically fit, mentally fit. And they're saying the guy is on peds now. They're saying he's on HGH because he has a little gut. And I'm like, dude, what? Like, you guys are fucking hilarious, man. You know, yeah, HGH, they say, man. But I don't really care, though, because all that talk is over with. It's like, dude, today on because we had a little meeting on the Twitter space today, and one of the British Chief fans brought up JDs and all that shit, and I just thought to myself, what the fuck does that even have to do with tomorrow, dude? That's just in the past. What's going on tomorrow is Tyson Fury is gonna get his ass killed, bro. Man, y'all talking about JDs, y'all talking about all this bullshit, but I'm like, man, tomorrow's the motherfucking day. Time for y'all to shut up for good. Said, damn, whole card is heavyweights. And I'm so glad, man, that I'm able to go to a fight like this, man. It was crazy, man. A year and a half ago, I was in my fucking dad's living room in his apartment when he lived in an apartment, watching this fight, uh, thinking, what the fuck did I just witness, man? Right then and there, that day, that Sunday when I woke up the next day, I didn't, you couldn't tell me that a year and a half later, it'll be revealed that, or it'll be revealed that Tyson Fury cheated, and you're gonna be going to this fight, and you're gonna be making dope ass boxing merch that people love buying. You couldn't tell me that, but here we are. So I'm glad, man. I'm very fortunate, dude. Tyson Fury, he cost us money, but I was able to bounce back. I bounced back hard. Now I'm going to the fight as planned. Fuck Tyson Fury. They want to talk about Wilder and excuses, but what Wilder excuse cost the fans money? Can you tell me that? Said, yeah, already. The first thing I said, what's wrong with Deontay? That's not the Deontay I know. And I posted that clip today on Twitter because I was like, man, this is some bull crap, man. Man, we've been watching Wilder for a long time. Wilder ain't never looked like that, dude. Never, ever, 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 ever looked like that, man. And these guys want to talk about, oh, he was just unbalanced. Wilder looked unbalanced in all his fights. I'm like, yo, at this point, hey people, hey family, at this point, these people opinions don't mean shit to us. We know what our eyes seen, and a bunch of crooked teeth bastards from the UK talking bullshit. It's not gonna make us change our mind. Our eyes seen what the fuck we seen. So don't let these people tell you that you're silly or you're delusional for thinking this. Come on, Americans. We know how fucking corrupt this system is. We know what people do when it comes to the almighty dollar. So we don't have to listen to these British tea fucks tell us otherwise. Let them live in the dark. It's them who want to be stupid and believe one more week, 10 weeks later. So why the fuck would we even value their opinion? Fuck those guys. At the Dude, at the end of tomorrow night, just know when it comes to boxing, they better listen to us. We don't have to listen to them. Straight up. Said you a legend in the making, King, and you just getting started. I'm telling you, I swear to God, I feel that way, man. I feel that way. And not to boost myself up or anything like that, but it's like, man, like, I feel like I'm on the right path because I put myself in a position where not only am I watching this fight, you know how I'm watching this fight in person? By the love of the people. People went on my website and spent money. They spend their hard-earned cash, and I just stacked that shit up, stacked it up, and just bought the fucking ticket to the fight. That's what it is, man. I've been keeping it real, and I've been doing my art, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing what the fuck I gotta do. And here I am right now. I put my reputation on the line. I did all that shit. Now here I am. What's going on, brother?
What's happening with it, Art man? What's happening with it?
Shit, I'm rolling up that Fury pack, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'm doing the same thing. Look, I'm doing the same thing. You already know, man. You already know, man. Ready for tomorrow, man. I'm hyped in the motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Excited. You know what
I
I'm
leave
saying?
for Vegas in the morning, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been hearing you say, man, hey, look, man, I'm happy you're going to be out there with all the brothers. You're going to be with all the energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you already been doing your part. So I ain't got to tell you to do your part when you get there, man. You know what I'm saying? Big salute, man.
People been telling me, they've been saying, "Art man, you got to be careful out there because them British tea fans." I'm like, boy, I wish the motherfucker would.
Man,
They not even gonna be at the damn
yeah,
fight.
they ain't in this event, man. They ain't in that, man. Hey, man, that's what I wanted to ask you. That's why I clicked this link. I got a question for you, Art, man.
Go ahead.
Which one is worse, man? You let me know which one worse, man. British teeth for the UKI.
The British teeth. But you know, a British teeth, that's like a mentality they have. You know, like these people, man. The reason why I personally call them British teeth is because they logic is stuck on England or nothing. You know,
Nothing.
and they're willing to lie to themselves and say, "Oh, England run boxing," or like when I heard when this dude Johnny Nelson said Tennyson can beat Javante Davis, I said, "Oh my God." And he said that with confidence. I said, "Man, these people are for real.
Yeah,
They
man.
stay about they fucking British folks." But
Yeah.
yeah, he said, "I hope people in the chat say I hope Wilder catch a body." Yeah, most definitely he gonna catch a body.
Yeah.
Said no disrespect to the UK, but they ain't even second place when it comes to boxing. They feel some type of way about that, and they know it. Support black business. Hell yeah. ArtmanApparel.com. Y'all hit the cash app Artman Boxing. I do this shit for y'all, man. I be firing up these British T fans for y'all, man. So I'm from the UK, but Wilder by a devastating knockout. T Money official, yeah. Not all UK people are bad, dude, but it's just like the people representing y'all country making y'all look real bad. Y'all gotta call that shit out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like,
said they gonna be
like,
at home at 4 a.m. drinking coffee, looking petrified. Boy, I feel bad for the folks who work on Sunday in the UK. They go wake up like, what the fuck, lad? I hope Fury's still breathing, mate.
yeah, man. I don't know, man. It just don't look good for the dude right now, man. All them antics,
It looked bad,
none of that
man.
shit worked. He trying to hype himself up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's looking bad out here for the
It's
for the
looking
dude.
bad because people in the crowd
It's,
saying boo. There ain't no UK people here, drunk UK fans saying all this dumb shit. It's just a crowd full of niggas, and you looking like, man.
I was just about to say, it ain't even no white Americans in that motherfucker cheering your ass on,
That's
nigga.
all. Even the white
Room full of
Americans
niggas.
looking at you like, "Ooh."
It's a room full of niggas like, nigga, fuck you.
And then Tyson Fury got his fat ass brother, or whoever it is, Shane Fury, in the
Yeah.
back talking all this dumb shit. It's like, bro, nigga, don't think this shit's the WWE. You get your ass fucked up for real out here,
Hey man, they,
nigga.
they know they know they get fucked up though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They had front row seats to Billy Joe Daddy.
right. What the fuck? Come on, man. They have front row seats to that shit, man.
This nigga didn't even jump in like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's not how we get down in America. I could never just sit there and watch my friends or somebody that I call my brother, his pops, get jumped on security. Nigga, I ain't saying you gotta go in there and punch the security, but you gotta at least like get your
grab
man
him
up
up,
out
get
of
him out
there.
of Dodge. Yeah, get him out of Dodge at least.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I ain't saying you gotta go punch the fucking security, but just pull your man up out of there. Like, yeah, I chill out, man. Hold on.
Yeah, I got him. He old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Something.
yeah, something.
Fury sat there with popcorn while the security guard
Shit,
turned into
man.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Biting on
in
his
that door.
fingernails and shit. I wouldn't be surprised. I thought he was gonna pull out his cell phone and act like he was on a phone call or something.
Man, shit. It wasn't who he was gonna call. It wasn't. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm excited, man. I'm definitely hyped up, man. Wilder came in swole in a motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga look like
Yeah.
he's pregnant.
And then somebody says, "Art, do you think Wilder coming in heavier with more muscle will slow him down? Even if Wilder was to slow down by a couple seconds, he's still faster than everybody in the heavyweight division. Let's be real. And that weight is perfect because Tyson Fury is going to try to lean on him again, and Wilder's just going to be able to push him off of him. I wouldn't be surprised if Wilder in there looking like Sean Porter when Errol Spence was trying to lean on him a little bit, and then Sean Porter just spent around him and had him on the ropes. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens, man. You got to think about what transpired in the last 18 months, man, 12 months. I try to tell fans, I'm like, dude, for a guy that you haven't seen train really for this fight and it's documented that he didn't want this fight, you guys have so much confidence in him. It makes me believe that y'all just like the idea of a Tyson Fury, of somebody, a big 6'9" white man that can box or whatever. because in reality, this guy's a piece of shit. Look at this guy. Look at him, like, bro. These folks, man. There's two different type of people, man. There's people who wait for a certain demographic of people to come out with information to believe it, or people that use their own knowledge to find something out. Because I feel like a lot of these people are waiting for like ESPN to put in an article saying that
We wouldn't care.
Tyson Fury's a cheater or Tyson Fury wasn't training. You could just tell by the way he looks.
They're not gonna care about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Did the Mexican fans care that Valdez tested dirty?
Nope.
We don't give
Bro,
a fuck
what's so
about
funny
that
right
shit.
now
He's
on
still out of
Twitter?
cancer, man.
Look,
You
right
know,
now on
hold
Twitter,
on, hold on. Man, you call them UK teeth? You know they
British
not going.
teeth,
Your British
British
teeth,
teeth,
you know they not going. They not going. They don't care about that shit. They don't care about braces. They don't care about that type of shit, man.
bro. Somebody, bro. What's so funny? Somebody who was supporting Valdez during that whole tea scandal is the same person who said, "Is there VADA testing for Wilder?" Ain't that crazy, bro? People really asking, "Is there VADA testing for Wilder?" Man, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like y'all a little worried. That's what it sounds
Man,
like to me.
no,
That's what it sounds like to me.
no. It look shaky, man. It look shaky, man. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
looking real shaky in the light.
To me, it looked like I in the second fight, all the stuff that was said in the build-up, like you got to pay attention to that type of shit. Tyson Fury was talking about, I dip my hands in gasoline so they be hard. I'ma knock him out. You could tell like he knew something that no one else
He
knew.
was confident.
I'm going to knock him out. We talk. Everybody else was saying, "Come on, Fury, you go. If you go outbox him, okay, you go win. You go outbox." He like, "Nah, I'ma knock him out." Y'all not listening. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
And
But
you
this
know,
time,
by you saying that, that lets me know that you remember the days when people
oh
were
yeah.
worried for Tyson Fury when he said that shit. Now everybody's saying he a power puncher. I'm like, boy,
Hold on,
did
look,
you,
I didn't even
bro?
get
Y'all
that.
got amnesia?
Look. He's saying I'm gonna knock him out. This time, all he's saying is I'm gonna smash his face in. He talking like it's the first fight. The first fight he was saying I'm gonna smash your face in, you big dosser. You know what I'm saying? Then he went to I'm gonna knock him out because he easy work. Now he's saying I'm gonna smash your face in, you big dosser. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same type of energy that it was once before.
It's
You
the energy
I
of,
was
oh,
saying he beat
I
me.
gotta fight you, bro. You should be happy. This your nigga. I haven't heard Tyson Fury speak on his very first title defense yet.
Mm,
This is his very first title defense. He's supposed to be happy.
mm, that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, guys? Salute.
Saying it.
what's going on, Mighty Max? You know,
Nothing new.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a little disappointed in you, man, because
Why,
after
man?
all this information that came out, you still chose to roll with Tyson Fury, man.
Bro,
And
my
you know,
gut's telling me Fury's gonna beat him, man. I'm sorry. It's just my gut, man.
okay,
We'll see. There's a good chance I'll be
it's your
wrong.
gut,
If I'm wrong, I'll take full accountability and give you full credit and all the people picking Wilder, but
but
just
it's not
believe me.
about that, Mighty Max. You know why? You got to think about this. Think about the long term.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it's revealed that Tyson Fury, in fact, did cheat, right? How
Mm-hmm.
would you feel, or how do you think you would look like, or how would you be perceived to the public if you say you're a boxing fan, but look right past all the stuff that came out around about him?
Well, I
People gonna
feel
call
like
you crazy, man. They gonna say, "Dude, how are you a real boxing fan if you couldn't see each?" Because when I show the pictures to casual boxing fans, even though y'all try to laugh and say, "Oh, that's not really telling," it is kind of telling that people who look from outside the sport can look at Fury's gloves and say, "Hey, man, that is some funny style shit."
here,
Like,
I'll tell you
man,
this. I'll look like 90% of boxing fans because I won't be alone, and it's not like I'm one of the few people that doesn't believe he cheated. A lot of people feel that Fury beat Wilder fair and square. And if it does come out that he did cheat, I'll take accountability and I'll admit I was wrong, but I won't be alone. Most people, most media does feel that Fury didn't cheat. So a lot of people would look dumb, not just me.
What if I told you that a lot of people do believe Fury cheated, but they're not speaking on it because they don't want to ruin the relationships they have with certain people.
Hey, anything's possible. Anything's possible. We shall see, man. All the
Matt,
questions,
you know, Matt,
all the debate will be
this
answered
is a
tomorrow.
very this is a very historic fight, man,
Oh yeah,
and
most definitely,
it's
most
very
definitely.
historic. What do you think about today's weigh-in? What are your thoughts on that?
Wilder looked in great shape. Tyson Fury gained, I believe, 4 pounds, and Wilder gained 7. I'm not, or allegedly, that's what I've heard. I didn't actually check. Now, I don't know if that's going to benefit Wilder gaining weight. It should when it comes to his power, but I don't know if he's going to lose his natural speed to land the big shots. He did work on his boxing ability, allegedly, from Malik Scott. So I looked at the weigh-in. Wilder looked in very good shape. And if I was a Wilder fan, and if I was Team Wilder, I'd look at the weigh-in and feel better about picking him because he did look good. But aside from that, I really didn't watch any more aside from the pictures I saw and from what I've heard. But from the way Wilder looked in good shape, Fury looked the way he always looked. My bigger talk is the press conference. I honestly feel the press conference was very interesting. Much better than the original press conference where Wilder was silent, and that has a lot more talking points in my opinion. Much better than the.
What do you think about?
Hey,
Let me.
Art Man, I gotta shake. I gotta shake. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hold that thing down tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
Oh,
you
I
will.
will. I will. Y'all stay in tune with my page for sure.
All right, salute, homie.
Salute. So yeah, I do feel the press conference was much more interesting than the weigh-in, in my opinion.
Let me ask you this though, because let's be fair. You jumped on my channel for a reason, so let's talk about boxing. This fight right here. Um, what have you seen from Tyson Fury in the last 12 months that has you confident enough to choose him over Deontay Wilder this time around?
I'll tell you this: what he's done the last 12 months has not helped my pick at all whatsoever. I'm going basically solely off of what I've seen in the past, what I saw in the two fights, and what I've seen throughout their careers. And I'll admit this. I'll admit the last 12 months have not helped Fury's claim and have not made me any more confident. I was supremely confident Fury would beat Wilder right after the second fight ended. I'm confident now, but I'm not supremely confident because I do know Wilder can end it if he lands the right shot.
So basically, you're not really analyzing this go around. You're basing your opinion off of the old fight, it's as if October 9th, 2021 is February 2020.
It's not just that. It's not just that. I feel Tyson Fury being with Sugar Hill Stewart for a much longer period of time than it was originally. And also, I can sense that the demeanor of Wilder. He seems like, yes, he does have faith they could win this fight, but he doesn't have that supreme look, that supreme confidence I feel he had prior. Well, Tyson Fury at the press conference, in my opinion, got the better of him. I'm not saying he destroyed Wilder, but I felt he was controlling the pace of the press
A
conference.
lot of
And I
people
like
don't
his demeanor.
believe that. You know why they don't believe that? Because Tyson Fury he fucked up by admitting that he cheated.
You
And you
feel he
got
admitted that, or he was being
and here's the thing,
sarcastic?
Max. Here's the thing, Max. Before you go into the sarcasm stuff, um, this is kind of a perception thing. You guys can believe that it's just a joke, but us being, educated on crooks, once a crook, always a crook. So you don't joke about cheating when you're already documented as a cheater. He
Mhm.
didn't win that. Tyson Fury looked riled up. If he won that, his manager wouldn't be yelling at the press saying that the fucking media was one sided towards Wilder. That's really telling, Max. Look at it. Really go look at that press conference again. The man Tyson Fury was showing nervous energy, and that's been the theme, man. Um, Max, another question. Uh, why do you think Tyson Fury wants this fight when it's documented that he didn't want this fight?
I don't think Tyson Fury wants this fight. I will definitely say that I don't think Tyson Fury wanted this fight at all. I do believe he wanted the Anthony Joshua fight for undisputed, and this is kind of like a hurdling, kind of like a roadblock towards what could have been a massive fight. 2 more weeks, mate. So I don't think he wants this fight. I definitely don't think he wants this fight. I don't know if he said he does or said it somewhere, but if he did say that, I personally don't believe it.
Have you seen Tyson Fury in the title defense before?
No, I've not.
Never, right?
Nope.
So I mean, I can't imagine what his very first title defense is going to be like, because this is something new. This is something new going into this fight.
Oh yeah,
This
most
isn't
definitely.
something that
You're breaking up really bad for me. I don't know if it's on the other end as well, but you're breaking up really bad.
something's going on my stream.
Yeah, the connection's really bad on your end. At least for me.
Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, man, while our man's fixing the stream stuff, we got a great event tomorrow. We got F.A. Ajagba versus Frank Sanchez as the co-main. We got Robert Helenius as well. It's gonna be a great event, man. Definitely the biggest event of the year. All right, I
Yeah,
think it's better now.
can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better now. It's not. It was like lagging a lot on your end for me.
Remember all the crowd down saying nobody cares about this fight. We care about Usyk versus Joshua. That's a bigger fight.
I
Yeah.
remember that. No, for me personally, I
Mighty
was more
Max.
looking forward to.
Be,
Oh boy,
Mighty
you're
Max, be
lagging
real.
again. Maybe I should try redoing. What happened?
Can you hear me?
What was the question? Yeah, you're just lagging.
Um, damn, what was the question I was gonna ask you? Uh,
You talk about Usyk Joshua.
Usyk Joshua. Um, what do you think about this fight, man? Do you think it's a history making fight?
Oh, it's definitely a huge fight for sure. And I'd say off of name value, off of recognition, off of pay-per-view buys and all that stuff, it's going to be the biggest heavyweight fight in a very, very long time, no matter what you think of it. And a lot of people are saying they didn't care about this fight, they cared about Joshua Usyk more. Now, I'll tell you this, as a fan, when it comes to pure boxing, I was more looking forward to Joshua Usyk. But the hype factor this fight has is much higher than that one, and the anticipation is much higher than that one was.
Yeah. This is gonna be a very, very good night for boxing, man. I'm telling you. Mighty Max, man. I just think to myself, like, Tyson Fury, he's not a guy that you should put your trust in.
Oh,
He's
I
really,
agree.
he's really not, man. I don't understand why y'all think he's gonna beat Wilder. I understand that, yes, you seen something happen to Wilder last fight, but let's be real, man. We've never, ever, ever, ever seen Wilder look like that before, dude.
I see where you're coming from. Now, Arman, I do want to ask you a question because, after Wilder's second defeat, there have been many different types of reasons people have blamed. Now, do you feel that some of the reasons are more logical than others? So I'll tell you this, the glove tampering and the water tampering, those seem to be the main reasons. And you could say excuses, but if they are true, they're not excuses. But the main reasoning that people have used for Wilder's loss. But do you think some of the excuses aren't correct? Like some have just been thrown out there, like the scratching the ear or the referee
No,
being brushed? Or you think it was an entire inside job, like from everyone?
my thing is, it's like this. From what I've seen, the gloves were definitely faulty. From what I've seen, Wilder was clearly not himself. Also seen the ref doing a half-ass job, only taking away 1 point for all that bullshit that Tyson Fury was doing. And honestly, yeah, I honestly believe it was an inside job because Mighty Max, you live in America, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if they taught you this in high school yet. Uh, Capitalism.
Oh yeah, I know about all that, of course.
It's really big in this country. That almighty dollar. Think about it. You heard the price tag of what was going to be made if Wilder was out of the picture, right?
Yeah, I did.
You did, right? You don't think that they couldn't sacrifice one man to get
Hey,
that?
anything's possible. But here's my question: why didn't they do the same thing against Alexander Usyk or against Andy Ruiz? Why was it Wilder that got the? But Wilder's a much bigger name than Alexander Usyk. He's a much bigger name than Andy Ruiz. Why weren't they drugged, or why wasn't Joshua's gloves tampered with?
We're talking about Tyson Fury and what he's involved with, not Joshua. Tyson Fury is a character. Look, when it comes to Mighty Max, I'm older than you, but I'm not super old. So I go back and do my research, man, on stuff that happened before my time. And
Mhm.
I learned that when it comes to boxing, there's a lot of there's extensive history of cheating in the sport. Uh, and 99.9 chance the cheating that's involved in the sport is usually mob related. Seeing who Tyson Fury's involved with, it's like, come on now. Tyson Fury's involved with somebody who is known to be in shady business, man. It's like for you to throw that cheating out of the realm of possibilities, it's like, what are you
I
doing?
didn't throw it
What
out
are
of
you
the realm
really
of
saying
possibilities
here? What are you
personally.
really saying? Because let's be real. If I was a detective, right, and everybody was telling me, no, don't look into that. Don't look into that. Don't look into that. You shouldn't look into that. The very first thing I'm going to do is look into that shit.
Yeah, Art man, I did not throw out cheating out of the possibility. I just don't think he did. But however, you do definitely make valid points and definitely worthwhile points that should be looked into. And if Wilder does win this third fight, it'll look horrendous for Tyson Fury, and it'll definitely look shady. Now, I do have a question regarding this third fight. Tyson Fury, from what you're saying, he did all this cheating. What makes you think he's not going to get away with it this time again? And what makes you think that Wilder will find a
He,
way to get a
Tyson Fury,
victory? And yeah, go ahead.
my bad for cutting you off, but I was kind of, I think I kind of caught the drift of your
Yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Tyson Fury, he's already planning on cheating. Those Pafford sport gloves that he's getting, man, it's custom made to be bullshit. Let's be real. It doesn't matter if it was fresh sealed out of the package. You got them custom made to be that fucking way. It doesn't matter. And they talking about, oh, it matches the weight size and all that shit. Dude, it doesn't matter. You can distribute the padding in the glove a certain way where it still weighs the amount of the approved fucking weight.
Yeah,
It's not rocket science, man. But a lot of people, they're very ignorant to cheating in the sport, so they just believe that stuff like this is impossible.
that's
Uh,
true.
Wilder, Wilder, he's God given talent, man. Um,
Of course.
he's
I
gonna
mean,
go.
for him to become an Olympic bronze medalist with that little
Yeah,
experience, you can't
he's
ignore that.
gonna go in there. He's gonna go in there, and despite all odds against him, he's gonna knock Fury the fuck out. I'm telling you right now. And Wilder's name is gonna be fucking a living legend, bro. The two-time champion and new lineal champion.
Yo,
Man,
Arman, are you in Vegas currently, man, for the event?
no, not right now.
Not in Vegas. Do you
I'm
plan
leaving.
on being there? Do you have tickets for the fight? Because I know you were originally going to go in July.
Yeah, I got tickets for the fight and I got
Yeah.
everything. I'm going to the
So
fight.
one thing I do have to admit, I posted on Twitter and you saw it, but I gotta say this because a lot of people they talk and they talk, but I gotta give you respect for actually backing up what you believe in and actually going to the event. That's a very gutsy thing, so I want to give you some respect for that. Not everyone would be willing to really keep their word and actually go to it. So
Yeah, and
respect
that's
there.
the difference between me and a lot of these dudes on Twitter, Mighty Max. A lot of these dudes talk that shit, but it's like, man, do y'all really take the time out of your day to study this sport? Do y'all really try to learn the sport? Like you see me hitting the bag and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
I
you've gotten a lot better, Art man. A lot
yeah,
better. I remember a few
I'm
months
learning.
back compared
Yeah,
to now. You know.
I'm learning the sport, dude. So it's like, man, look at my track record, Mighty Max. Have I been wrong yet?
Except for that Connor Ben Samuel Vargas fight. Remember that one?
Okay, that's
Nah,
some
but
bullshit. That was some bullshit. I'm talking
yeah,
about why.
you good. Yeah, about the Wilder situation. I mean, you did call the arbitration. You did call that Fury and Wilder 3 would be next. So you did call that. Most definitely.
Yeah, man. It's just like it's so much shit going on, man. Um, don't be surprised if this fight looks very, 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 very easy for Deontay Wilder. Um,
Hey, anything's
man,
possible.
have you seen this movie called Like Mike?
Yes, I have. Yes, it was the basketball. Yeah, of course. I've seen both of them. I saw the one with Lil Bow Wow, and I saw the remake long time ago. Of
Yeah, a
course.
long time ago, right? Okay, so yeah, that was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. You know, I'm a real '90s baby. You know, um, so in that movie, right, there's a scene where he had the special shoes. You know, he couldn't wear those shoes anymore because it was damaged. It was over with, and he had to go
Mhm.
to that fight completely normal. I mean, go into the basketball game completely normal. Um, Imagine that, but in boxing, you going into a fight without your special tactics.
Yeah,
What's gonna happen?
probably
And
gonna
then
lose. Probably gonna get knocked out.
your opponent is actually a lot better than he was the first two times he fought you. And
That's true. So, Armin, I do have a question. So,
that's
say
scary, man. That's scary.
say massive hypothetical for you, because I know you don't believe this, but just pretend in a world where this didn't happen, Tyson Fury didn't cheat in the second fight. Let's just pretend that. Do you still feel Wilder could beat him in a third fight if Tyson Fury didn't cheat?
Yeah, because in boxing, man, you gotta look at the timing too, man. Um, Look at the time. Look what's going on right now. That's why I keep on asking people, what have you seen in the last 12 months? Because look at him, man. From what I'm seeing and what's documented is he wasted many months telling the world he was fighting AJ. He told us multiple times he was not training, and you can see it. It wasn't just his words. You can see it that he's not training. Um, he lost a lot of money paying his lawyers and now having to pay Wilder because he got countersued. Um, you know, and then his daughter being, sick, he said she was dead for like 5 seconds or something like that. Um, all that stuff is a factor. You really gotta think about that, Max. Like it's it's not my conjecture. It's not some crazy Black Wilder fan talking bullshit. It is literally documented that Tyson Fury paid money in attempt to avoid this fight. And Tyson Fury, out of his own mouth, said he knew that AJ fight was not going to happen. So, Mighty Max, you got to ask yourself, what is the reason why Tyson Fury don't want to fight Wilder this much when he clearly beat him so easy last time?
Well, in my opinion, if I had to go off of my opinion, honestly, I just think he knows that it's a much higher risk than many people are saying it is, simply off of the fact that Wilder can end up one punch. He knows that one punch could change his whole career, if it lands perfectly. And that, in my opinion, that's the main reason. And also because the amount of money that was invested in that he would have made in an Anthony Joshua fight was blockbuster. I mean, he's going to make a lot against Wilder as well, but you know what I mean. It would have been some insane Saudi Arabia money. But that's just my opinion. That's what I think. Now,
Uh,
I do want to bring up.
Mighty Max, I just debunked that because Tyson Fury, out of his own mouth, said that he knew that fight was not going to happen.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's why he didn't want the Wilder fight to happen, because he wanted to make the Joshua fight, in my opinion, even
But
if he knew it wasn't going to happen.
he knew he couldn't. He
What
knew he
makes you, what makes you say heavily that he didn't want this Wilder fight once he said the Joshua fight couldn't happen?
because it's documented that he didn't want this Wilder fight.
Did he
He
say
lit
that?
Tyson Fury out of his own mouth. I remember watching it clear as day. He had a black jogging shirt on, or windbreaker on, and he says, "Oh, I'm never ever fighting Deontay Wilder ever again." Dude,
Well, I'm
my
gonna tell you
my sources revealed to me that Tyson Fury was literally in court crying, saying he doesn't want to fight Wilder because Wilder uh, offended his race.
Well, if he did cry in court, that looks very suspect, and it's a very bad look on his end, most definitely. I mean, crying over fighting a guy he dominated is weird. However, the reason now I'm thinking about it, pretend you Fury didn't cheat. Say, or man, you box one of these Twitter dudes, you beat them up, you stop them, and then the guy that you beat up makes a million excuses. Like, just pretend, you didn't cheat. Makes a million excuses, blames this, all this
So
stuff about you being
you
a
want to
cheater.
know what would I do if I was Tyson Fury?
You would want to knock him out. Yeah. But not
This,
everyone has that
this is
mentality, you know?
this is what I would want to do if I was Tyson Fury. The very first thing I would do, I would say Wilder is full of shit. In fact, here's my gloves. Here's both of them. Look, perfectly normal. You can still see the blood from me beating his ass. Da, 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 da. They're talking shit, right? That's how you do it. And then what I will do as well, I will go to the LDBC channels and all that, and I'll go on their show and I'll be like, yeah, Wilder's full of shit. I beat his ass, and I'm gonna beat his ass again.
I don't know if you want to give those guys publicity, though, after all the stuff they said over the years.
Like,
You know?
no, I'm just saying, like, if I was Tyson Fury, because that's how you do it. That's how you show the world that you're not a fucking cheater. Tell the
Now,
world
Artman,
you want to do it. Again,
Artman, do you think there's a chance? Do you think there's a chance that all of them, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Al, Bob, they all coordinated something and said, let's not try to debunk these and let's try to make the fight bigger and sell it to be a bigger fight than it already
no,
is?
because all the inside the PBC camp episodes were involved in cheating. Um, it's like this cheating stuff is now being mentioned, and that's why I feel like Bob Arum snapped on Kate, because when you speak to Kate, or when he mentioned Kate, he was saying things like, "Oh, she was in Wilder's favor," and da da da. I honestly believe he was so upset because she brought up the cheating, man. Dude, Mighty Max, let's be real. This fight is being sold to casuals as well. If a
For
casual
sure.
watching the press conference, right? He doesn't know Tyson Fury. He doesn't really know Wilder. But the dialogue is, hey, this guy cheated. And then this man is saying, yeah, I cheated. You can't stop me from cheating this time. Da 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 da.
But here's the
What do you
thing.
what do you
That's proven my
what do
question.
you think the casual is gonna think? They're gonna think, oh my fucking lord, this guy's a fucking cheater. That is
But that's
bad.
my thing,
And
Artman.
Bob
That's my
Arum
thing.
knows that shit. Bob Arum knows that shit, dude. Bob Arum knows that shit, man.
But
We don't.
that's Oh, sorry for cutting you off. My bad. But that's kind of what I'm saying, though. Like, you don't think there's a chance they're intentionally bringing up extra to sell the fight? Because pretend that Fury didn't cheat and they had a third fight like they were supposed to originally have before any of the cheating allegations happened. People wouldn't care because Fury beat him clearly in the second fight. So once they bring up the cheating, now it brings a new whole element of interest and it makes people question the original fight, makes them more intrigued for the third fight. I'll tell you this: if none of the cheating allegations ever came to light after the second fight, I wouldn't give a damn about the third fight because it would look like a mismatch.
Man,
But that's just me.
my thing,
I,
Max. My thing is, Max, is like, bro, when this fight looks so easy, bro, don't be surprised. Don't be one of those people saying, "Oh my God, Wilder showed excellent skills." Just be like, "Man, ARTMAN was fucking right." Um,
Here's one thing that about boxing Twitter, it's kind of like a little pathetic, man. Instead of all these dudes worrying about the actual fight, a lot of dudes are worrying about your reaction to whatever happens. It's kind of like, come
Jesus
on,
Christ,
man. You're thinking
man.
about Artman that much, man. Y'all are thinking about Artman that much. Come on.
You know why they think about me all the time? It's because I'm like their guilty conscience, man. It's like they hate what I'm saying, but they're like, "What the fuck, man? It's actually coming true." The stuff that he's saying. Because if I was just a jackass that was lying, everybody could just do away with me, not even give a fuck what I'm saying. But they're actually in tune because it's like, yo, this guy's actually telling the truth, man. As crazy as it sounds, you can see it.
Yeah. Yo, I want to ask you a question because this topic was brought up a lot right after the second fight, but kind of lost a lot of its steam, and that's about the suit. So, do you believe that the suit weakened Wilder in the second fight? And what do you think about him picking a very similar suit for the third fight?
My thing is with that is that whole suit topic just shows how much of a grip media has on people. Uh, that that my sources told me that that interview was actually about 30 minutes long. In fact, Wilder never blamed the suit for his loss. He said his legs felt weakened because of the suit. He assumed it was the suit. But that's prior to him knowing that he was fucked up on that Breland broth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's like,
Breland, bro.
yeah, it's like this, man. Um, Boxing is a dirty game, man. It really is, dude. from Muhammad Ali's Sonny Liston to fucking really ask yourself, Mighty Max, when was the time period in boxing where we all said, you know what, we're just gonna do away with cheating. From this day forward, there will be absolutely no cheating at all. Anybody cheated will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Here, I'll tell you when it
When was
happened.
when was that
It
day?
They say it happened recently, but it's actually never happened. The media will tell you that it's happened, but it hasn't. Because you know the amount of fighters that have been on steroids, but they say aren't. You know, ARTMAN. You know a lot more fighters than they say. I'd say a vast majority are on something, and it's just the truth. But they'll say it's a clean sport, and they'll overreact whenever a fighter tests positive. When in reality, they know a lot of their guys are on it, are on something. You know, it's common sense.
Common sense. Like, look at the fight with what's the guy name? Valdez,
Yep.
right? Prime example of corruption, and it's all in our faces. From the commission to the WBC to everyone, it was all in our face. And you, Max, seen that shit. So it's like, how in the world can you guys sit there and say that it's impossible for somebody, for these people to conspire against Wilder, especially knowing the price tag at the end of the road if Wilder was to be X'd out of the equation?
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, it's
Yeah,
definitely a possibility.
you
It's
know
not
the
one of my
capitalist.
favorites.
You know capitalists, man.
Yeah.
Capitalists, and they'll trade in their own mama for $1, dude.
Yeah, it's possible. Now, with Wilder in the third fight, he's wearing, I believe he's, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he's wearing a very similar suit to what he wore in the second fight. Is it the same weight? Because I actually didn't read into that.
I don't know, and I do not care. The only thing I care about is seeing a dead man October 9th, 2021,
You
Saturday.
say dead man, so you're hoping Wilder takes Fury's life, or you're just being
Um,
tactical?
it's like this. Fuck Tyson Fury. And if something was to happen to that man, I would have zero sympathy for him. You know, I honestly believe, and I have reason to believe, Tyson Fury cheated. So therefore, you, Tyson Fury, tried to kill Wilder. You put an impression on the side of his face, a dent in the side of his face. You try to kill this man. So if Wilder goes in there and he puts you in the dirt, I'm not gonna shed a tear. I'm not gonna shed a tear at all.
Interesting.
This is a different
Interesting.
fight, Mighty Max. Mighty Max. When people say, "Oh, may the best man win," no, fuck all that. This is war. This is a different fight, Mighty Max. You know Wilder is getting treated so unfairly in the media. Am I lying? Saying
No, I
things like
believe you.
after one loss? Really?
Yeah.
Him winning his arbitration is a dark day in boxing? Really?
It
Come on.
sounds like the media bashing a certain someone, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean, but we're not going to get into
yeah.
that.
We don't have to
Just
get it.
saying.
Have to have a civics lesson, you know. But
Yeah.
be real, Mighty Max. Wilder, he gets treated like shit, and he's gonna go in there, and stuff like this makes fighters so big because when you doubt a man so much, and then he proves all of you wrong, you know what I'm saying? Shit like ARTMAN boxing becomes a reality because
I
you
mean,
got
your channel definitely. I mean, say Wilder wins tomorrow, your channel's definitely going to skyrocket after that. I mean, it's already been going up. But it's going to go another level if Wilder wins, because that's when your haters will have to at least somewhat respect you or become a fan. Because by then, I mean, come on, you predicted all of it.
they're gonna say, well, we all know Wilder has power, but he can't beat Usyk though. In the Twitter space today, somebody said that they said that Wilder can't beat Usyk, and Usyk is the number one heavyweight of the world, even if Wilder beats Fury. I don't agree with that, not one bit. Do you agree with that, Max?
Honestly, I think the notion that Wilder can't beat Usyk is incorrect because we know Wilder has the power to beat Usyk. Now, you know I've been very high on Usyk. You've known that. So I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie to your face. I'm not gonna say one thing on this channel, say to another. I do favor Usyk over Wilder. However, Wilder can definitely win that fight, and he shouldn't be slept on. If he beats Tyson Fury, especially, and proves that he's back, it'll be a very, very, very tough
When
fight for
Wilder
Usyk.
kills Fury, I mean, when Wilder knocks Fury out, um, does that make him the number one heavyweight in the world, Mighty Max?
Mm, maybe. I feel it. Time will tell. He definitely will have a very, very strong case for it. I
You
just love how
know why he does have a
I think
strong Mighty Max?
what was
Because
it?
you know why he has a strong case? Because he's a heavyweight who had 10 title defenses and he's a two-time champion. And
Yeah.
he the guy that they said was number one. So of course he will be the very best heavyweight, man. Like what? Dude, when you flip the pages and it's the end of this chapter or end of this story of the heavyweight kings of the 2010s, they're gonna show you that man, Wilder was the best one because he reached the Ali and the Klitschko statuses. Yeah, they beat Klitschko, AJ and Fury, but look at when they beat Klitschko. They beat Klitschko after Klitschko already got stopped by fucking guys we don't even remember. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean that's true. The reason I have to think about it is because I do value belts pretty much, and the fact that Usyk could have 3 out of the 4 definitely helps his case a lot. That's why I always had AJ number one above Fury, even though I would have picked Fury to
but
beat AJ.
I value a champion. I value a champion because a champion that defended their belts because it takes a lot to hold on to that belt and keep it, dude. Fighting against all comers, bro. Bro, it's hard. It's not easy to say I'm gonna fight people 10 times back to and look, think about it. Wilder really fought like every year, back to back to back to back. Wilder never really had this is his longest layoff. You know that, right?
Well, it is a pretty long layoff, but yeah, this is like his only real layoff to date.
Want from a champion? Like, I don't understand. Bro, like, dude, Mighty Max, dude, when you're in your 30s, you're going to see, man, they're going to be talking about Wilder. They're going to say, man, these young guys, they're nothing like Wilder, man. Wilder was knocking everybody out. These guys going 12 rounds. I'm telling you, Mighty Max, they're going to be praising the fuck out of Wilder. They're going to be praising him.
It'll be crazy if he wins this fight, man. It's gonna be some madness. I'll tell you
Hey,
that much.
but I got a casual boxing fan that's gonna come in. Tanu the casual. What's going on, brother man?
The casual. Nothing much, man. Chilling, chilling. On the
Hold
big
on. I can barely hear you. You got your mic covered.
I got the hold on. I got these AirPods on. Can you hear me well?
Not really. It's kind of low.
It's muffled.
It's muffled.
Uh,
Hold on a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just taking a while.
So for those who don't know, this is casual boxing fan. Um, but
All right,
he watched all the Wilder versus Fury fights.
I did.
So
I did.
so Tanu, you've seen all the Wilder versus Fury fights, right? Let's just get right into it because we don't even got no time to waste. Tomorrow's the fight.
Right,
Um,
right, right.
did Wilder look strange to you in that second fight?
I would say he did. Like I told you before we've had the conversation. When he fought Ortiz, like I've seen him look, like beat up a little bit, and to me, I think Ortiz is a more fundamentally sound boxer than Theory is. So I don't know. To me, he just seemed. It was a way that I've never seen Wilder before, and I've watched the last maybe 7 fights of Wilder. I just never seen him like that. I get it. Yeah, he was beat up a little bit, but it was very unusual. It was very unusual.
Very, very, very unusual,
Yeah,
right?
most
So
definitely.
now, okay, you're not really into the sport like we are,
No, no.
but what do you think about Tyson Fury not denying cheating? He never denied cheating, never. And a lot of people say it's sarcasm, but what do you think?
No, it is sarcasm, but it's like strategic sarcasm, like it's more along the way of like, yeah, I'm gonna admit that I did this, so it seems so much like a joke, like You know, people are, you know, I'm not denying it, but at the same time, I'm admitting I did it as a joke, so people aren't really taking it that serious. But
Gaslighting,
yeah,
gaslighting.
that's how I took it. Honestly, I really is how I took it.
Mm.
Yeah,
And you see, and like, you know, you can say you're a casual boxing fan, right?
yeah,
And you can see that. But you know there's hardcore boxing fans that don't see that.
yeah. I mean, because it's. I mean, boxing to me, it's kind of those sports where, you know, one of those sports where you can't really, it's not, there's no association, so there's nothing to really say that it's like everything's legit. But at the same time, you, if you really love the sport, you don't want to believe that this type of stuff can be happening. So it does make sense why, to me, a lot of these like real boxing fans are actually going along with it, because hey, it's you're a fan of the sport, you don't want to feel like your sport is illegitimate.
What do you think about the gloves? Have you seen the pictures of the gloves?
I've seen the pictures of the gloves, and I don't know. It's just, it's very apparent. I don't think there's a gray area with it. It seems very black and white to me. But you know, that's just me.
You
Yeah,
know, and that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
that's just me.
it's so black and white because it's only one glove
Yeah,
that's being accused, not both of the
right.
gloves, just one. And you can
Exactly.
see it.
So,
But hey,
so
but you hear Max, you know, it's not like I called this guy Tanu up and said, "Hey, man, agree with everything I'm saying." This is his
no.
honest opinion.
Yeah, most definitely, most
Yeah, I
definitely. I
respect his
mean, I
opinion.
won't lie. I'm a little biased because I am a Wilder fan, but I don't know. You know, facts are facts.
Yo, Artman, I want to bring up Mark Breland for a second. So you
Okay.
do feel that Mark Breland was a double agent.
Yes.
So my question is, and Fury brought this up in a press conference, and Wilder didn't really answer, but I know that there's definitely some sort of reason. I want to know what you think. If Tyson Fury did all this cheating and all this, why did he have to switch trainers?
Why did who switch trainers? Wilder?
Wow.
Yeah, for Wilder. Why do you have to switch
Because
trainers if Tyson Fury
he
did all
got
this cheating?
he got rid of his trainer, Mark Freeland, for fucking being disloyal and throwing in the towel and fucking handing him some contaminated water. It's plain and simple. Of course, that was his trainer, and he got rid of him. He don't
But,
trust him.
but why did he keep JD's?
He demoted JD's.
But JD's played a big role as well for the glove
Yeah,
situation. A
he
massive.
dem- he demoted JD's. Notice that JD's is playing the backseat, right? I have yet to hear JD's interview.
Yeah, it's true. But my issue is if he did something. Mate, you could argue with what they're saying Breland did and what they're saying JD's did. Breland did the worst of the two. But if they both played a part in your downfall and they both were against you and trying to make you lose, I would have fired both of them.
Yeah, that's you. But this person, you know, this is Wilder. This is what he decided to do. And it's like you guys are admitting, like, okay, well, yeah, Tyson Fury cheated, but why didn't you catch it? You know, it's like it's it doesn't matter.
Is this the same guy that was that was present when his gloves were being wrapped?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
and this is my thing. Dude, let's be real, man. JD's is not the most experienced when it comes to catching cheaters or even looking for cheating in boxing, right? So the fact that he didn't catch it is not a surprise to me. Knowing that JD's is a white man and there's other white man in the fucking locker room laughing and giggling and talking about this and that, I would assume that his ass was distracted while all this shit was going on, especially if he ain't looking for it. And I'm not saying it's just because of race. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. When there's a group of white guys hanging out, they'll start talking all day about bullshit. And I'm surprised he got his eyes fucking tapped. Yeah, I'm just being real, man. Around that time, and then you can't say that they didn't cheat. But let me ask you, Tanu.
What's
You
up?
remember the fight? How do you
Right.
feel about them cutting the camera off
I
during the
remember
fuck?
that. That's definitely something that I remember someone brought that up. I just had to quickly intervene, and that definitely made me have to second guess for a second because I completely forgot about that. Then someone brought that up. That was
Um,
definitely shady.
I agree. Like that's, it just adds on to it. I'm sorry. Like it just adds on to it. That's really just what it
And they
is.
just want us to look past that. Like, I'm sorry, like, dude, if I was a detective these are things that you don't look past. Like, why in the world, in the fight that he's accused of cheating, he didn't cover the camera. He straight up disconnected the camera, like on some fucking Spy Kid shit. Like, what the fuck? Nigga cut the camera off, like went in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And then they,
Um,
yeah, like that. It's just weird, man. And then like I asked Ring IQ in that debate. I said, man, can you tell me what happened in that time frame when he disconnected the camera? And then next thing you know it, he's coming out to the ring. Can you tell me what happened in that time frame? Because one would assume, since we wasn't able to see what happened, they could have did some manipulating.
Hey, anything's possible.
yo,
Telling you, anything's possible. Now, I
it's
do
what
want
I'm saying. With boxing, you can't really. It's just some things you can't put past it, and it's unfortunate, but that's the case. And I mean, I would assume a lot of the hardcore boxing fans would be able to acknowledge that as well.
I want to
Yeah,
also bring up Mark Breland again, Artman. What do you think about the stoppage in the second fight? Do you feel that he stopped it too early? He should let Wilder go out on the shield, or do you actually think, in hindsight, it was actually good that Wilder got another shot, basically, if not, could have gotten badly hurt, and it's good that he did stop it in a way.
my thing is, my thing is, we don't know if Wilder would have lost that fight at the end of the night because we've seen situations where Wilder was staggered and hurt, and one punch just changed everything.
True, true.
So we don't know.
Ortiz,
We don't know.
good
And
example.
yeah, exactly. Wilder was still standing and he was swinging back. And if you go rewatch that fight, when they stopped the fight, Wilder caught Fury with a left hook before uh what's the name? Kenny Bayless broke it up. And then you could see Wilder looking like, what the fuck? What's going on? Like, why are you stopping the fight? I'm still fighting. I
Hey, and
honestly
Tyson
believe
Fury
that Mark Breland fucked up. Yeah.
and Tyson Fury is kind
I
of
honestly
close to getting qualified as well. People got to remember that. I remember watching the fight. Tyson Fury was getting kind of close to getting DQ'd by the ref.
he was fighting dirty, man. Tanu, you remember watching that shit? That motherfucker
I
had Wilder in a headlock. That nigga had his fist, his palm all in Wilder's face, like punching him in the
man,
back of the head. I said, wow, what
all,
is
I- all I
this?
can all I can say is that I'm looking forward to this fight tomorrow, and it's Redemption Day. That's all it is.
I know,
Redemption
man.
Day. I gotta go actually because I'm hungry, but it was nice talking to y'all. But yeah, Wilder in 7.
The
Have a
Wilder
good
said,
one.
I said
Wilder
Wilder
in
three.
7. Yeah.
Have a
So,
good one.
all right, you guys take care.
All
Yeah.
right, see you. So if Wilder beats Fury, where do you put him on your pound for pound list?
When he beats Fury,
If you
he'll,
do, yeah, I guess if that's how you're gonna word it.
he'll be the best heavyweight of our generation, of our time.
Would
That's
you
right.
have him pound for pound
I,
number one?
I wouldn't rate him on the level of all these guys. I'll rate Wilder as uh somebody that's special, come from a special cloth, because he really gives us that old school feel. Look, just dude, think about it. This feeling that we're getting right now for this fight, it's historic. We're loving every minute of it because we know we have a great fight at hand. Because we're dealing with a man who has a 98% chance of knocking somebody out. Regardless if you guys like to say skill or not, man, this guy is entertaining as shit, dude. And he has the record to show that he's about his business, man. Um, he's cut from that cloth, dude. I'm saying, fuck the pound for pound list, fuck all them lists. He is on a level that's uncomparable because this shit right here is just it's magical, man. Um, 10 title defenses, two-time champion, one loss by controversial cheat. Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. I
started
mean, if he,
started boxing late, and everybody don't even like add that to like they don't even understand. Wilder started boxing late, so the fact that he accomplished all of this and he's a people's champion, bro. Wilder's a real life people's champion. Like you guys can say, oh, he's not like Muhammad Ali, bro. But I'm sorry, the foundational Black American people are saying he is like the next Ali, and we can say that because this is somebody from our community. He is showing us that by speaking for the people, speaking on the race in boxing, saying things like Fury has the complexion for protection. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. And Mighty Max, if you want to be real with yourself, you would understand that, yes, man, Wilder's being treated unfairly when it comes to boxing and just in general because, let's be real, there's racists who dislike the things that he's saying, like the till this day. They hated that shit. They hated that comment from him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've definitely seen a lot of hate towards Wilder based on race. I've definitely seen that in the past. It's apparent for sure that a lot of people are racially motivated in that aspect. Sorry that my dog's barking. It's like thunder and lightning outside, but
Oh, good.
Judgment Day. That's a sign. The purge is coming tomorrow, man. Um,
Dude, everybody
anyway,
wants to see our reaction. That's the crazy part. It's like they're happy about the fight, but then again, they're happy about our reactions.
I know, man. It's crazy for sure. I got a question. You think Alexander Usyk gives Wilder a better fight than Tyson Fury?
No.
You think he's an easier fight than Fury is for Wilder?
Yeah, because you know why? It's because Usyk will try to do all that like angles on Wilder, but it's not really going to work because he's going to have to get close on the inside to tag him. Wilder is a tall guy, 6'7". He's not going to let him just throw straight left hands down the center like he was doing on AJ. I feel like Wilder's going to keep Usyk at bay, and Usyk's going to try to come in, and he's going to get clipped with a fucking right hand. And he's not going to be like AJ where he clips you and then he just looks at you. We all know, everybody likes to say Wilder isn't skilled in all this, but here's a skill that Wilder has and many don't. He has the skill of when he sees you hurt, he's going to go in for the kill and he's going to get the kill. He's a ferocious finisher.
So you said Wilder third round KO against Fury. What round do you see him beating Usyk?
um, I say he beats Usyk in like the fifth round.
Fifth
The
round.
fifth round.
It's interesting, man.
Styles makes fights. The reason why I say that is because Styles make fights. I feel like Usyk will try to avoid that right hand, but after tomorrow, the way you guys are going to look at Wilder and his skill set, your whole perception of him is going to be very different. You're going to be talking about, oh, can Usyk avoid Wilder's left hook to the body?
Now
Man,
imagine Wilder, uses the
it's going to be
jab
so
and
beautiful.
boxes Fury. Imagine.
You said what?
Imagine Wilder boxes on his toes and gets a decision win against Fury.
He is. You know, one thing I noticed about Wilder when I go back and watch his fight, whenever, and Klitschko kind of does the same thing. It's like whenever they're about to land that monstrous right hand, they do this thing where they like jump on their toes, like back and forth, and then they
Yep.
just let it off, right? Just let it off. Like Klitschko did it to AJ, and Wilder did it to
Ortiz in the rematch.
Ortiz, and he also did it to Fury in the first fight, where he just kind of
Yeah.
like it's like they pace back and forth and they just let it off. And man, I don't even think, man, let's be real. In the first fight with Wilder, I'm gonna be real. You know I'm a Wilder fan, diehard Wilder fan, Bond Squad for life. I understand there's some things he fucked up in that fight, but I still believe he won. He fucked up by over exaggerating that right hand. I feel like he was very like he was just, letting Fury know that, hey man, I'm about to throw this right hand all night. And it did look bad because it's like, dude, you're throwing the same punch. But this time around, man, Wilder's gonna give Fury all types of looks, bro. Fury's gonna go in there. He's gonna touch Wilder up a little bit, just a little bit. But Wilder's gonna eat some punches to land his punches. And like I said, in the last 12 months, Fury hasn't shown me that he's even physically fit enough to last more than 5 rounds against Wilder. But hey,
Yeah.
it
Hey, do you
is what.
think this is do you think Wilder's career is on the line in this fight? If he loses this fight, it's over for him.
It wouldn't be over for him, but Wilder's not losing this fight. He's not
Just
winning.
hypothetically, pretend say he dislocates his shoulder after missing a punch or some crap. just something. Just somehow he loses. And his
He'll
career could be over.
still knock him out with one hand because Wilder has God on his side. Fury has the devil on his side. Y'all don't like that type of talk. No, that's funny. No, honestly, I believe Wilder does have, all the stars are aligning when it comes to Wilder, man. let's be real, dude. He won the arbitration. He proved a lot of people wrong. A lot of people are doubting him. When he wins, man, that's gonna make his victory a lot bigger, bro. A lot of people are doubting him, man. Fury is on the side of everything that's what's wrong with boxing. Wilder is on the side of everything that's right with boxing. A guy that's doing it for the passion of his daughter, his family, a guy that's willing to go out on the shield, a guy that's never cheated, never been involved in cheating, never been accused of cheating. You know, Wilder's that dude, man. Uh, and I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to wait till I'm 50 years old to say, oh, yeah, we once had a champion named Deontay Wilder that was a great fighter. Now, we're going to give him his flowers now because this man's a great fucking champion, dude. He's such a champion that even though he doesn't have a belt, people still respect him as the champion because they know this guy's an honorable man. Fury's not honorable. Fury's a fucking scumbag. It's kind of sad to see that people are willing to put their boxing credibility on the line for this guy, Tyson Fury.
No. Now, I see where you're coming from, for sure. You know, Fury's had a bad reputation for a very long time. Reminds you a little bit of Billy Joe Saunders. Now, what do you think about the rumored fight between Marcellus Wilder and Shane Fury?
That's some bullshit. I'd rather see that shit in the streets.
What do you think about Shane Fury, man? What do you think about him?
He's a fucking fat bastard. Like, he's a fucking fat piece of shit. Like, man, fuck, dude. He gonna get his ass beat up too by security. He gonna try to jump in the ring after seeing his brother get knocked the fuck out, and security gonna
Yeah.
throw him out like fucking Uncle Phil used to throw fucking what's
Same
his
way
name?
Billy Joe Saunders' dad got attacked by security. Remember that? And
Yeah,
Tyson Fury just stood there
yeah,
and watched it.
yeah. Talking about I'm a street fighter, I'm a traveling man. Get the fuck out of here. Literally, man. Dude, when Tyson Fury, even people from the UK know that when Tyson Fury gets knocked out, that would be a great thing for boxing.
Tyson Fury wants to be American very bad, man. He wants to be an American very bad.
Yeah, he calls fucking Usyk a foreigner that doesn't speak English. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're a foreigner too, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that's one element that he's always, found some jealousy towards Deontay Wilder for is that Wilder's from America and he isn't. You can see Tyson Fury kind of like disowned his UK background and said he doesn't want to fight there anymore and only wants to fight in Vegas.
Man, I'm looking at fucking Tyson Fury right now with his wife, and I'm just thinking to myself, he's fucking bro. I don't know why he's bringing his wife and children to this fight. It's gonna be fucking bloody. And then he has all these fucking racist ass WWE stars talking about some rest in peace, man. Fuck Wilder for you, bro. We're rolling with you, fucking Tyson Fury, man. Fuck all that shit, dude. Tyson Fury's gonna fucking get his ass murked tomorrow. Less than 24 hours, dude. Um, I can't. I look forward to selling those T-shirts. I really do.
You're gonna make a shirt out of the knockout win for Wilder, the exact punch he lands or something like that.
Not only a shirt, a painting. I'm gonna get a painting. I'm gonna get it by like a 60 by 60 painting, and just hang it
Damn.
and just hang it in my house, like literally in my apartment I'm at. Just all on, just big ass painting on the wall because it's gonna be beautiful, man. Um, and I'm gonna be able to tell my grandchildren and shit. I was on the right side of history, man. I'm gonna be like, man, the digital age. I remember telling these folks that Wilder was going to win, and they didn't believe me. That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be old as hell with my gray hairs in the barbershop, telling everybody, yeah. And Tyson Fury had them cheating gloves. It's gonna be a great fight, man. It's historic, bro. Um, I'm one of those people who understand when history's being made. And tomorrow is gonna be beautiful, bro. This is the biggest fight in boxing. Not the biggest fight,
Agreed.
but this is the biggest fight of our generation.
I
It's great.
agree. I think the social media era has also helped make it a lot bigger. Genuinely, I think that's definitely boosted the fight. Now, what if Deontay Wilder one day just goes out of nowhere, out of the blue, and just straight up says, "You know what? Tyson Fury didn't cheat. I just lost. What's your reaction gonna be? Say if that happened. I don't think I highly doubt that ever happened, but hypothetically.
That's not going to happen because here's my thing, Mighty Max. I still remember having the conversation that people were telling me. They said, "Man, if Wilder's not saying anything, then it doesn't matter. Why isn't Wilder saying anything about the cheating?" I don't know if you remember that, Mighty Max. Do you
Yeah,
remember
I
that?
do. I definitely do.
You do, right? And then when Wilder
Yeah.
starts speaking on it, people are just like, "Oh, Wilder's just talking about it." You know, it's like this, bro. With Wilder, man, he can never be right to these people, man. It's not about what he does, man. It's the fact that I'm gonna be 100% real with you, Mighty Max. It's because Wilder is an outspoken Black American man that does not play fucking games when it comes to this boxing shit, dude. Wilder's not known to be a liar, a cheater, a thief. But fear he is, man. His name is Gypsy King. The Gypsy King. Do you know what it
Yep.
is to be gypped?
Oh boy.
I know what it is to be gypped. I know what it is to be gypped. Where somebody says, "Hey, there's a fight going on July 24th. Buy your ticket and your plane tickets and your hotel right now," and then you buy it, and then the guy says he has COVID, and then the next day you see him at a car dealership. That's big. That's gypped. That's gypped. That's me getting gypped.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So, uh, I have a great feeling, man. Wilder's gonna expose Tyson Fury tomorrow. Um, Fury's looking real crazy. Oh man, it looks like the brother Wilder was just on live talking about the gloves right now.
Damn.
Hold on.
So
We got into it. They were like saying, well, I'm like I did Fury in the first press conference. So they know that I was real. Now you ain't finna jive me, Turkey. So as I started explaining more, we got into it. They were like saying, well, if you want to be on the same playing field, you can wear the same gloves or you can get another selection of gloves. I said, okay, let me get my MXs. And anybody know about the MXs? Those are puncher's gloves. When the MXs first came out, I was breaking eye sockets, I was breaking wrists, and I was doing a whole lot of other things to fight. Even break my hand a couple of times, but that was due to I think my hand wrapper was when he wrapped my hand, it was too tight, and I have so much power that all that force would go in one place and it would crack my own hands. So right. I went back to my old MXs to be on fair playing grounds, and so we got it all situated. I still had to go back. I'm like,
Oh shit, dude! Did you hear that shit? Wilder's gonna
damn.
be wearing fucking Everlast MX gloves.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's definitely a smart decision from his end.
Hey, so when Wilder says he's gonna get that body, don't think it's a. They don't even think it's a joke when Wilder says he's gonna catch the body because they know that he's capable of doing so. And I think bro. I'm sorry. I know I might hurt a lot of feelings, but man, I wouldn't be surprised if Tyson Fury's that body on Wilder's record that he always wanted.
Hey,
Sorry,
you never know, man. You never know. Now I got a question about Wilder. No, he has a great fan base.
because
He's
he's real,
always
real
yeah,
niggas.
yeah. Hold on. So I'm saying basically, he knows how to. He's a good speaker. He seems like a smart guy in many ways. Do you think he should run for political office one day? Maybe president or governor of Alabama?
No, because
Interesting.
that type of stuff puts a target on your back. And
Interesting. Do you think he maybe should try to replace Mauricio Suleiman as the head of the WBC?
no, what he should do after this, or what I suggest that he does, is feed his family, live his life, and do what he want to do. I feel like he already did a lot for the community by just sticking up and putting his life on the line. By him even talking about this type of stuff is putting his life on the line. Max, I'm a big
Yeah.
history guy, Max, and I understand what truly happens in this country when it comes to people with an influence, especially Black people with an influence. Um, they don't like that type of stuff. So Wilder, I honestly believe he just needs to continue being the man that he is and feed his family and live his life, man. He
Yeah.
doesn't. fighting anything anymore, man. He did a lot, dude.
I heard some people make jokes when Fury Wilder 3 was announced, like, why doesn't Daniel Kinahan, put a hit on Wilder? And I said to myself, man, they may be joking, but that's something that could legitimately happen in this situation.
Because, but it'll be too obvious. It'll be too obvious,
Yeah.
and it's a reason why Wilder, post those videos of him with all his guns and this and that. Because Wilder actually, let's be real, dude. He's prepared for all that type of shit, man. Wilder has guns. He has fucking a bazooka, all types of shit, bro. He's a fucking bro. Wilder is a really deadly black man if you think about it. Six
Well, yeah,
foot
have you
seven,
seen him box?
long, he can
And he's
box,
6'7".
got all these guns. You know what I'm saying? He's really war ready, to be honest. So and then Wilder actually has real life security, like, you know, so it's like, you know, it's perfect. Plus, Wilder has a lot of money on him. When it comes to Wilder, it's like he's not just making money for himself. There's a lot of people making money off of Wilder as well, like Shelly Finkel, you know,
Yeah.
and
Well,
PBC.
all I know is that it's going to be a massive event. I want to actually, right before I leave, because I'm going to get off in a few. I want to know your thoughts on the undercard. The Sanchez Ajagba fight.
Man, I'm just gonna be glad I see it. I really don't have a dog in that fight. I'm glad I'm watching that fight in person. Only a couple more hours before I get on the damn plane. Um, I can't wait, dude. I just want to see it in person. I really don't care about that fight, dude. It's a good fight, but I'm just ready for the main event.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
I
It's going to be a
understand we
great
have a
event.
stacked card. The main event is just like, yo. But yeah,
All right,
stay
man.
up, man.
You expecting to run into any British teeth at the event?
Nah, ain't no British team gonna be there. But if they are,
They don't got enough faith in their
they
guy.
trust me, they're gonna be outnumbered.
Yeah, probably, to be honest, especially if the restrictions of traveling and
You
yeah,
heard
that.
you heard it in the press conference and in the weigh-in. Only one person was getting booed, and it
Yeah.
was Wilder.
Yeah, well, Fury's gonna be fighting on
Flicking off,
foreign territory.
flicking off the crowd. Yeah, that wasn't his people there.
It's gonna be a much different atmosphere than the second fight. We know that it's gonna be a much different vibe in the arena throughout the event.
Yeah, man. But Max, shit, you can head on out of here, man. Um, stay, positive, but keep an open mind, man.
Of
Just,
course.
just remember where you heard it first. The fight is gonna be a lot easier than you expect, and everybody's perception of Wilder is gonna change tomorrow, less than 24 hours.
All right, man. It was good talking to you, man. Have a good one. Have a safe flight, a good trip, and I'll see you later, man.
Yep. Stay tuned, man. To ARTMAN's Right Part 2. Yeah. That's just Wilder's gonna wear them fucking MX gloves, dude. He's gonna fuck this guy up, man. We just chilling, y'all. Um, Wilder's gonna do Fury so dirty, dude. People don't even understand. They take it as a joke. Oh yeah, Wilder's just this, Wilder's just that. Said, man, I'm feeling fucking great, y'all. Ah, shit, man. Said Fury's gonna die, ARTMAN. Then I'm gonna buy a shirt from you of Wilder, KO, and Fury. Hell yeah, dude! I'm telling everybody, when Wilder knock out Tyson Fury, go to the fucking website and splurge, bro. But bet money on Wilder. Bet money on Wilder. Go to Wilder's website and go to my website and fucking splurge on the fucking merch. Said we wearing all black to Fury's funeral. Oh man, I can't wait to pop up on Twitter with the fit I'm wearing tomorrow. Oh man, I can't fucking wait, dude. Wilder can't do right to these people, but he gonna show them. Man, Mike Coppinger and all those guys, they can't save Tyson Fury from what's gonna happen tomorrow. None of these dudes can save Tyson Fury from what's gonna happen to him tomorrow. All these people talking all that bullshit, saying, "Oh, Fury's this, Fury's that." Man, Fury ain't shit. It's over for that dude, man. Real shit. Said ARTMAN, Wilder's gonna fight, stick and move, first meet Fury, pressure hero. What I think Wilder's gonna do, I think Wilder's gonna go in there, right? And I think he's gonna check. I feel like Fury's gonna do something stupid. I feel like he's gonna go in there. I feel like Fury's gonna go in there and try to do his 1-2 right off the bat. But I feel like Wilder's gonna show him different looks by slipping his head. And I feel like Wilder's gonna open up by sticking him to the body, sticking him to the body, sticking him to the head. And I feel like Wilder's gonna give him all types of looks. And Wilder's gonna keep that jab at. And you're gonna see a lot of feints from Wilder. I have a feeling Wilder's gonna be feigning, and he's gonna do a lot of angles when it comes to like pivoting. I feel like Wilder's gonna hit Fury with a good 1-2, pivot to the side. You're gonna see a lot of good combinations from this guy Wilder. People believe that Wilder's some one-trick pony. Shit, you about to see this pony got a whole new set of tricks, man. Tricks that he already had, but you'll see. Said Fury gonna be doing a lot of. Said probably gonna be doing a lot of feints and clinches too. Yeah, Wilder's gonna be big, man. You already see how big the motherfucker is, man. Man, Wilder's gonna knock this guy fucking. What they say in the UK? He's gonna get knocked the spark out. He's gonna get knocked sparked out. Yeah, it's over for his ass, man. Said, what about Fury's gloves? Yeah, with Fury's glove, we just gonna have to allow it. But Wilder said, fuck it. Fury come in those gloves. I'm gonna use the same type of gloves. Wilder's gonna come in there with MX gloves, the same crinkly, wrinkly type of gloves Fury got, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see who the real power puncher. That's gonna be, this fight. This fight should be billed as the fucking battle of the power punchers, because that's what they've been telling us, right? They've been telling us that Tyson Fury is some type of fucking power puncher. So this is the battle of the power punchers tonight or tomorrow night. Man, I can't wait to touch down to Vegas, man. It's 10:39. My plane gotta get to the fucking airport in a few. I might do a live at the airport like my brother Drew. Who knows? Or when I touch down. Um, shit's gonna be amazing, man. Yeah, but Fury gloves, yeah, I already know the motherfucker's gonna cheat. This motherfucker's a cheater, bro. Like, he's so full of it, dude. All of these guys are full of it, man. They're full of it. Saying cheating can't happen in boxing but I like the fact that Don House was there. Don House was there saying, hey man, there's still you motherfuckers know there's still ways that you can cheat with this damn glove now. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Sanilasan.
And Reyes.
Okay.
Hell no. Good shit. You don't want to soften them up. I mean, come on, man. Really?
Look at this shit, yo.
So you said really, you have something to say about the gloves?
And they try to be a smart ass about it. Like this shit is on the up and up. Look at this flimsy ass shit, man.
So this is a approved glove in the state of Nevada, along with the Everlast MX and the
It don't matter.
They've been wearing Reyes for 30 years, 35 years, and they've been around forever. So it's the same thing. It's an approval glove. So no, these are your guys'. Which, as you can tell,
What's the difference?
yeah, that's a. This is a harder glove. This is a harder glove. So you can touch it if you want.
Look at this shit.
Glove.
Why is the gloves
Yeah, but it's a
already
harder
fucking
glove.
crinkly?
You understand what I'm saying?
Look at the bro. Look at the shit. Look already fucking crisped in, right? Them wrinkly ass gloves.
Last week, well, 2 weeks ago when the popcorn scored, shit didn't look like this. Shit didn't
What did it look like?
Just like that. Just like that.
So what are you saying? What are you saying is different about these?
They wrinkled, they already look like they're being used.
It's just soft leather.
It's just soft leather. Get the fuck out of here. My leather's so soft. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
They can't do it.
They came to us sealed, factory sealed.
Yeah.
Yes, because you got them custom made to be bullshit.
Here's when we did the inspection. 10/6/21. We did the inspection. It came straight to our office, and it comes straight to.
Hey, this motherfucker said we did the inspection. Nigga, you the ones we accusing, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
That's just soft leather.
And these weren't
That's
used.
because they've been
These
moved
were.
around. That's because the hair inside been moved around.
That motherfucker said my leather's so soft. Get the fuck out of here.
We opened them. Actually, I opened them up Wednesday.
Yeah. Here's when we did the inspection. 10/6/21. We did the inspection. It came straight to our office, and it comes straight to this table.
We don't care who did it.
We opened them up.
Look at the shit. Our eyes ain't deceiving it.
We had them in the sale. We opened them.
Check them out, House. And put your hand in. Put your hand in. I don't care at this point.
He said, I don't care at this point. Now they getting upset. Man, you know, I love when the white people get upset like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of padding with us.
Yeah.
I put my hands in all those.
I think it's like
Good afternoon, guys.
How you doing?
right there.
How are you, man? How you been?
Guy just fought him passing. The guy just fought him passing. And shit didn't look like that.
This is Paffin, and this is what we got every time Paffin comes here.
This is the model that we've approved for Paffin. Now, they may have more than one model, but this is the model that we approved for Paffin.
Deacon looked at him too, right?
Who?
Deontay.
Well, yeah, not while he's
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not while he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna seal them up after he picks them.
So I brought you guys as a courtesy before I seal this.
As a courtesy. Like, nigga, like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Well, whatever Wilder says is not going to change the fact that these are approved, weighed, inspected, cut gloves. So,
Whatever Wilder says.
Saying, hell no, we're not using Everlast.
I don't care.
One thing, he can't say nothing about them gloves. He can't say nothing about them gloves. He can't say nothing about them gloves. You know that.
Yeah. So we cut everybody's glove up. One of them.
We took one glove and we
Yeah.
cut it.
And we cut their glove up. Beautiful glove. We had to cut one up. Okay. But we got way too many people in here, so.
You have to commit with the WBC.
So here's everybody's gloves.
And they getting uncomfortable. We got way too many people in here. Shut the fuck up.
See the striking surface? Just a lot of pad in there.
Look at this shit.
You got
This is
hair,
your guys'.
You got two kinds of foam in there. You got the dense foam that's off.
Believe me, we went to extreme measures
See,
to.
this hair is just as dense as that.
And this is randomly picked. That's why you have one extra one hand. That was picked out of. The
No, and it's not randomly picked because they're all fucking made to be fucking janky. Y'all fucking orchestrated this shit. It's a plan.
They're comparable, right?
Look at this crap, man.
That's every bit as thick as that.
Yep.
It's even thicker, I think.
But now we know this can't be manipulated. This is
Y'all hear Don House? Y'all hear Don House? Hold on.
That's every bit as thick as that.
Yep.
It's even thicker, I think.
But now we know this can be manipulated if you.
Yeah, we know that this could be manipulated, man. Stop playing games, dude.
Yeah, and then check this out. Happen Sports puts
Been done before.
no listen. Happen Sports puts stitching into their gloves, like so does Reyes and so does Everlast MX. We've dissected thousands of gloves, but I'm just saying, with these stitches, you can't manipulate. I mean, where's it gonna go? House here, you grab it.
Where's it gonna go, man? Nigga, look at them fucking gloves, dude. A blind man can see that fucking shit, dude. But like the comment just says right here,
Doing well. I'm feeling great. And man, I just can't wait. Yes, indeed. We in the building with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder 2 times. God damn it, we're finna get it done tomorrow. You know what I mean? How you feeling right now? Feel real good, man.
shout out to the brother, the general.
The hard work that's been done. The wait is over, and tomorrow's gonna be a wonderful day. This is what we all been waiting on, and this is what we've been looking for. There's been many delays with this situation due to their behalf. I appreciate all the fans. Been patient, we've been patient, and the wait have benefited us. It have worked in our advantage. So we appreciate it all. We was optimistic about the whole situation, and here we are now. I'm like I've been saying, I'm ready to introduce to the world. Deontay Wilder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You seem very calm, very relaxed. You seem like you're in the best place physically and mentally you've been. Would that be a fair assessment? It definitely would be. I'm in a great place, man. I've always been in a great place, and like I said many times on many interviews, that it would be unfair to the real ones that's around me, all my loved ones that's around me. It would be unfair to them to display such an act of me, to be depressed, to be down, to be sad, to be, although they understood, what had happened and what went on with me, but it's just my it's just me being, not being selfish it would be selfish of myself, to feel those type of way. I don't think it would be fair to those individuals, that shield and protect me the most. They've been there from day one. They've been there from the start, and it's been nothing but love around me. 78. And between the press conference, between the weigh-in, Fury seems to be very nervous. He's giving off a lot of nervous energy, like you pointed out, because I think he don't know what to expect from you. A quiet man is a dangerous man. See, so he's looking at you. He's trying to figure out what you're going to bring into the ring, what you're going to do differently. Now, I see there was some controversy with the gloves. Can you tell us what's going on with Tyson Fury's camp and his gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we today was a little situation. They had where when I came in, you went on mute. You might have just got a call or something. He'll come back in a second. All right, there you go, champ. You back in? Yeah, man. Okay. Like, every time I get on here, somebody want to call. Yeah, great. Well, yeah. So you were saying about his gloves. Yeah, we had a little situation with the gloves. When I already got word, some funny stuff was going on in the back with the gloves. and stuff. So when I got into the room, and I immediately was asking about the gloves, and I was telling them about certain things that happened in the first event with his gloves being funny, how it was bending and folding and different things like that. I even showed certain clips and videos of it because, they said they've been around boxing 25, 30 years and all that and stuff. Everybody,
all that shit.
Since they've been around it, they some type of experts. But if you haven't put a glove on and haven't hit anyone in the face to understand what type of damage it can do or how mechanically a glove can work, then your 25, 30 years, it's flushed down the toilet. I mean, you could open up a glove all day and look inside and still not know what's going on. So what happened was Fury gloves that he chose, which is the same thing that he had the last time. He had like little to no padding. It was like about this small of padding. Yes, those right there. It had little to no padding in it, and the rest of it was horsehair, which we thought horsehair was out of the question. It was illegal, but they said it was, and so we say cool. Now they opened up my padding, my gloves. My glove padding at least 2 to 3 inches thick. His glove looked like they was already used, just like the ones you're seeing that is displayed on the screen right here. It looked like it was already folded in and looked like it was thrown in the trash and got back out and said, hey, we're going to reuse these. It's recyclable. And my argument was that this is not enough padding in these gloves. And they was trying to convince me that the horsehair in the gloves make up for everything because the horsehair is actually harder than the foam. And I was telling them, they're wrong. Because the thing about the horsehair is that over time, the horsehair can spread.
Exactly.
And if the horsehair spread, it gets thinner.
It spreads. It gets thinner.
That way you only feel that small padding that is under the horsehair. Now the man tried to go on and explain, well, you see the lining right here, where the thread goes, it can't go nowhere. Of course it can't go down, but it can go from left to right in the pad. Of course, you're not playing with no sucker. You feel me? So I started explaining to him, of course it can't go up and down, but it can spread left or right. So as the horsehair, all you got to do is start punching anything. You can just put your hands together and go like this with the gloves. With the horsehair, punch a wall. Right. The horse will start to expand. Exactly. So now it would make it that when you just have a fist up in your hand, a top secret weapon. And I was trying to educate him on it. And one of the guys even said gloves bend 90-degree angle, and like I had to look at him. I had to take my glasses off like I did Fury in the first press conference, so they know that I was real. You ain't finna jive me, Turkey.
Right. Tell these niggas, cuz.
As I started explaining more, we got into it. They were like saying, well, if you want to be on the same playing field, you can wear the same gloves or you can get another selection of gloves. I said, okay, let me get my MXs. And anybody know about the MXs? Those are puncher's gloves. When the MXs first came out, I was breaking eye sockets, I was breaking wrists, and I was doing a whole lot of other things to fight. Even break my hand a couple of times, but that was due to I think my hand wrapper was when he wrapped my hand, it was too tight, and I have so much power that all that force would go in one place and it would crack my own hands. So I went back to my old MXs to be on fair playing grounds, and so we got it all situated. I still had to go back one more time for some other stuff. They team came in, and Sugar Hill was telling me, well, it hasn't been. It's been over 72 hours, and but we got some things situated, and we're back at it, and I'm very happy with what's going on with the gloves. Since they want to have little to no padding in their gloves, we're going to have the same thing.
And we going to see who the real fucking power puncher is, boy.
Here, y'all got it,
man, and we gonna hey y'all, we gonna find out who the real power puncher is tonight. I mean tomorrow night. I love that energy. Fuck Sugar Hill, real shit. But we gonna find out who the real power puncher tomorrow night. Shout out to everybody in the family, man. We just in here cooking, man. Um, yeah, we gonna find out who's the real power puncher tomorrow night, dude. Tyson Fury don't know what the fuck he signed up for. None of them don't even know what they signed up for it. They gonna try it. They gonna try it. And you know, with Tyson Fury with those gloves, he gonna try that shit. But hey, man, why they drinking that shit y'all giving them? Now Teddy Atlas saying Wilder gonna knock out Fury. Everybody know Fury about to get his ass knocked the fuck out, dude. I don't even know why people even try to play like in games, like try to pretend like come on, man. Let's stop playing games, dude. Like Wilder's gonna destroy this guy, Tyson Fury. And people like, oh, you wishing death on Fury? I'm like, man, fuck Fury, dude. Man, his time is coming, man. We in his last days. He's in his last days, man. Said the only question was whether Fury lives or not. I don't know, man. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Um, I'm gonna go live again, probably when I get to the airport or after the airport. Y'all just stay in tune with the channel, man. Share the link. Let everybody know we going live. Shout out to everybody who joined. ARTMAN Boxing, ARTMAN Apparel. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to you guys.